Welcome to Ledeas Gaming. I'm your host, Dave the Head, and joining me today is a guest.
Hi, I'm the Ninja Pie.
He is the pie of ninjas.
No, a single ninja.
You may want to lean into the mic because with the TV recording, it's going to be...
But I'm only one ninja. I'm not ninjas. I'm just a pie that became a ninja. End of story.
I definitely want to do this with two screens down the road so that I can come over here and control what's going on in Blood Bowl instead of having to do what I'm about to do now, which
Go
is
back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Multiple screens makes this wonderful.
There's a few things here in the recap or the replay because we're going to do a replay. I still have to control the camera in the replay. So in this game, I'm the Amazons, the gorgeous ladies of Blood Bowl, going up against the Wood Elf team, the generic elf nonsense. Well, I guess technically we don't have to watch our own recording. We can come back into here and just watch the game. So this is the Elves team side, so we're not going to be on that. We're over here. This is a fresh team of Amazons. Amazons have a very low armor. They have a movement of 6, strength of 3, and agility of 3.
Yeah, because they're the ones that can pick up the ball pretty well, right?
Not necessarily. I mean, they play ball as well as any other humans do. Most humans have an agility of 3. In Blood Bowl, your agility dictates all ball play, strength for bashing, AV for how long you're going to live, and movement, how many spaces you can go, obviously. The thing about Amazons is they all have exactly the same stats.
So there's no special ones.
Correct. They all start with dodge. Double skulls are bad, so we're going to reroll that. With 4 players, though, having block, they can be a little bit more aggressive. Now, my opponent here is playing Wood Elves, which normally have very low armor. I believe they all have armor value 7 as well. The other trick is, see the little red plus sign up in the corner?
Yeah.
I have an apothecary, which will help me save somebody who gets injured. He has none. So every injury he must take. Now I'm getting around this one elf player because I'm really thinking about kicking some fouls, but I'm also looking like, hey, I can get a lot of dice against this guy and protect the ball just in case he decides to come in at me. I was making a blitz over here because I thought that was the catcher. The catcher was weaker. I was wrong.
Yeah, that's a lineman, my man.
Yep.
Well, Snowball, that's not a good play there.
Stop with the snowball.
Oh no, you're Snowball now.
You're fired.
That's fine. You didn't pay me anyways.
It's true. True. Just had a squig run around his yard.
As long as I still get to have Henry, we're good.
So this is kind of an idea of something I wanted to do, maybe bring over some people who were interested in doing videos with me. Maybe do some recaps.
Was that what I'm supposed to be?
We could be
Supposed to be interested?
or a person.
Oh.
You know, I'm willing to give you credit for any of those. Now, what you were saying about being good with the ball, that's the elves. Yeah, the elves have the agility 4.
Yeah. Okay.
Elves are very expensive players. Even the nobody player, the lineman, is 70K. My linemen are like 40 or 50.
Let's go back to the Goblin team or whatever it was that you set up last time, where you were just throwing them around.
Oh.
Because that was absolutely hilarious with the trolls.
Gotcha. Probably deleted that, but we could do that.
I swear, like, just roll up with some Professor Quirrell. Trolls on the field. Sorry.
I'm sure that's a Harry Potter reference
It
I'm not
absolutely is it is a Harry Potter reference. First movie, actually.
That I am not getting.
Instead of trolls in the dungeon, is trolls on the field.
Word, I can live with that. Alright, now we don't have to watch this if you don't want to.
Just watch us now.
But it is roughly about half an hour to get through it.
That's a lot.
It is. And this is a lot faster than actually playing it. Playing it was a whole hour.
That's why I don't think I could play this game. That's why I like PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Sometimes you drop in, be alive for 20 minutes. Other times you drop in, you're there for every bit of 2 minutes. If you're lucky. I actually had that happen yesterday.
Well, with each turn lasting at minimum a minute. But in this league, 3 minutes. Now, we don't always use the whole 3 minutes. And there's 16 turns, then both players get 16 turns, 32. 32 times 3, 96 minutes. So,
it's like a bad League of Legends game.
And there are times where...
Did y'all just stun each other?
Yes, we did. Well, technically, I knocked us both down, and yes, we both stunned. So, it was entertaining. it was the last move of the game of that round, so I was okay with it.
Okay.
The
If you stun him though, the next round, you just get him
no,
right back up.
that's the whole point of being stunned.
Hmm.
So his elf and my Amazon are both on the ground, knocked out.
Okay.
At the end of this round, he might get his player back, but I don't recall. We'll find out when the game, ends his round.
Nice, Snowball.
Yep, Snowball.
Where's Snowball now?
I'm ignoring you.
It's probably wise.
So see how his flipped over? Next round, he can pick it up and do something. Standing up requires 3 points of movement, so if he stands up, he'll only have 4 left over.
She did a backflip.
Yeah, Amazons. What are you going to do?
Damn Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman! Boom, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, dum. So, take the ball carrier over here to try to protect against... 4 dancers have the ability to leap, so they can jump into your area and then smash your people.
Oh yeah, like that somersault that guy cut earlier.
So we'll go ahead and knock him out. Uh-oh.
David, I do believe you killed a man.
Yes, I did not name these women. I just let the game do it. So whatever her name is, she woke up angry from having a bad name and a horrible haircut.
Hey man, I think her haircut looks good. That's very, what is it? Very Mad Max?
It is very Mad Max. So the leap didn't work, but he's going to use his reroll to make it work. Skull. So screw him, get off the field. Sleepy elves.
Well, I do believe he is seeing stars.
The game was very, very cruel to my opponent, Rumblebee here. Rumblebee is...
You name yourself something like that, it should be cruel.
Okay, well, that escalated quickly.
The only reason I say that is because it is a Dodge reference vehicle company. The Rumblebees are the old Challenger Charger styles, and also some of their Ram trucks have Rumblebee trims.
So I'm on turn 4, and every round I've hurt a player. It's been ridiculous.
Well, Snowball, I think they're bloodthirsty out there.
Keep going. Keep going.
What's the worst you're gonna do to me?
Nothing. And if we make it all the way to the end of this, I'll probably keep the video.
Transfer calls to me at work?
No, I don't talk about work on the mic.
Okay.
I don't want to get fired. So I'm going to try here to make a little pass. I failed with a 1. She has a pass that lets her free re-roll, which she rolls another stupid 1. So screw me and everything I want to do in life. On a scale from 1 to 10, how much are you bored?
I'm not bored.
Huh?
I'm just tired.
So he's down to 3 elves after having 11 players. It's been a rough day. So Dodge did a thing. He's going to knock the crap out of her, lessening the amount of tackle zones, jump on in, pick the ball up because, and then fail a dodge. But he failed to dodge right here. Different part of the screen. So failed to dodge, knocked out.
Damn.
So I'm looking at this going, this guy's got block and dodge. You must roll a pal. That's 1 on 6 sided die. I can get 2 dice on him, so I've got 2 chances to get 1. And I'm like, you know what? Screw that. I can't. Not with good statistics knock him out. What I can do is knock his friend down. So I do. Then
Try and knock him out.
well, you're right. For all the wrong reasons. Why hit him when I can shove him
Right into the crowd.
right into the crowd? And that's what I do.
That's the biggest dick move I've ever seen.
Had to do it.
Attaboy.
Had to do it. And then the crowd did that to him.
It just isn't his day, Snowball.
It is not. And then they throw the ball right to one of my players who decides...
Grab it and run like hell?
Yeah, I got that, fam. Don't worry. Now here, I thought about passing it to make the touchdown, but I don't want to use up... I don't want to take the chance of failing. So...
What's he going to do? He has 2 people on the field now.
1. Oh, you're right. He did have a second one, but yeah, you're right. So I just opened up a hole. Touchdown.
Very nice.
Again, Rumblebee is a good player.
What is G.L.O.B.B?
The gorgeous ladies of Blood Bowl.
Okay.
So you're not old enough to remember Glow, which was the gorgeous ladies of wrestling.
Oh, no. I've seen.
But apparently it's a TV show now. About... It's a TV show about a TV show. I like that mess. Anyhow, had I had a little bit better...
than Keeping Up with Kardashians.
Okay, I'm not going to argue with that. Never watched that in my life.
No.
If I had a little better sense, I'd have named these after women wrestlers. But it didn't, because I don't have any sense.
I never had any.
Kick the ball. And there we go. And his first block goes badly.
Bad turnover, though.
So I'm going to go ahead and try to get the ball.
So you go so far around him so you don't have to...
Roll dodges
Roll
and
dodges
stuff. That's
and
right. It's not going to show it here. Maybe it'll do it on his turn, but... See how they got numbers around them?
Yeah.
So if this character was moving and he went through any of those squares, they'd be tackle zones. He gets a -1 for every tackle zone. So if he tries to dodge through that square, he got a -1 from his dodge roll.
But if he goes in between them, it's -2.
For each roll, and then going from a tackle zone into another tackle zone just compounds the mess. So it gets bad, and it gets bad quick.
Yeah, that's kind of messy.
It also makes it hard to pick up the ball, makes it hard to throw the ball, catch the ball. Anytime you're going to make a roll that involves your agility, a tackle zone will penalize you. Now there is a skill here or there that'll do something about it, but...
That was brutal.
He told me to. I said, I shouldn't foul you. He goes, no. When you got your throat on the wood elves, you got to keep... When you got your foot on the throat of a wood elf, you keep going. I said, okay. So I move her into a position where she can score.
Roll, or we'll go pick up the ball, hope for the best that you don't get knocked
First
down.
thing I want to do is try to get him away from the ball. Which I do. For the rest of the game.
That's just brutal.
Again, I didn't do it.
Go for the pass game.
I am going to go for the pass. I got to re-roll in case something goes wrong. Something went wrong.
That's why you don't do a front flip, ladies and gents.
But she did, and it's a catch. Not only is it a catch and a touchdown, but the thrower actually just leveled up. Thinking about changing my cheerleaders into dwarves.
Dwarf men?
Yes, for my Amazons.
Absolutely.
So, technically, he's got 3 players left. I kick the ball. He's going to have 1 round left. So he throws a block. Doesn't do a lot. Gonna go pick up the ball. But he fails.
Type 4 agility is not helping him out there.
Yeah, ones don't give a shit about your stats. And that's halftime. 2 up and like 7 down.
Oh my God.
So we're back on the field. He is still only 3 players. Now, I have given him...
But did you just swap those 2 people?
I probably did.
Why?
I don't know off the top of my head. I think I put blockers up, but I get the ability to switch my players around. So, yeah, I'm putting people who would block on the line. Then that way I can put people over here to go right after the ball. Now, what I wanted to say was I did give him the option for us to stop. Take it easy. You know, I was going to tell him, you know, take some L's, sit back here, throw it back and forth, get some levels. I don't have to murder your team. He's like, no, let's play. So, dodge away, get the ball. Dodge away. Protect the ball.
Fail dodge.
Fail dodge. Reroll. He only got 2 rerolls. Gonna go ahead and use one on the first turn. Dodge away. Protect the ball. Now realize he's got a KO guy, so that guy can technically come back to the game. One of his L's is a busted maneuver, so his moves are only 6 now. The other one, of course, is dead. I didn't do it. Yeah, I did. I did.
Míos.
I did do that.
God protect his soul.
Voy con Dios. Me ponte little friend. But nothing.
I said what?
Oh. So, setting up here to just make it very difficult for him to get through here, because...
Why not?
Well, when she's not moving, it might show. There's a lot of tackle zones is the main point here. There they are. See all the squares? That means he's got to roll a die. And I'm going to cold cock that dude. And we'll go up here. And just make life more difficult. I'm standing beside him, so he's got to at least roll a dodge. So, there's a dodge and a move. Stand up. A little bit of elven craziness, figuring out what he's going to do. And he makes a pass. And a catch. Things are fun. Except, he left the dude by the side of the road. So now, I enter turn 10 thinking, do I hit the ball carrier, get the ball and score? Or do something about this guy standing on the edge of the road?
If you can take him out of the game permanently, let somebody have 1 score, that's only 2 people that you got to go up against right now.
Yep. So now, pushing them out is not necessarily out of the game permanently.
It has the ability to be, though, and it's worth the risk.
Yes. Well, they're off the field for the drive. So he either scores, I score, or turn 16 ends before this guy's coming back when I push him out. Which I am going to do. I'm going to try anyways. Here we go. He's got dodge. I am going to push him out.
You just killed that man.
I didn't do it. That guy did it with the red jeans and the weird looking codpiece.
He has a fish?
Yes. In his trousers.
I just like the checker style crap you got going on there with blocking.
Yeah. Well, the diagonal should make that
all
harder.
those dodges, though.
Yeah. He needed a 5. He rolled the 6. Then a 5, then a 5. Everything else is good. So, what's he do? More 6s. More 5s. I ain't mad at him because he deserves them.
After what you've been doing.
After what the game's been doing. The game rolls the dice. I didn't roll the dice. I just made sure that the dice had to be rolled for injuries and armor breaks. So, this part's me chasing down 2 elves. Not that exciting, I get it. But the skipping option is a little weird. And if I skip it, then you won't see how it's setting up. And these last few rounds go pretty quick. Because he doesn't have a lot of people. He's got 2. If this person technically doesn't wake up, he is within his right to stop the game. He can quit the game with no penalty.
I would have.
I would have too. But Rumblebee did not.
Rumblebee's a real man.
He is.
Stupid name. Real man.
I'm not getting into the name part.
No, I just really hate the Dodge Rumblebees. That's all. It's nothing against him. It is a cool name.
Who knows? Maybe that's why he picked it. So, got that guy.
Ball down.
Ball down. So, there we go.
Who's going to foul him?
Oh, nobody's going to foul him. He's already stunned.
Why not foul him?
Well, first of all, couldn't get anybody over there. Look at that. 2 6s to get out. 2 more 6s to get right beside him. 4 6s in a row. Because F your statistics. I'll go ahead and see if we can't knock this dude over and free up the ball for picking up. But the other thing is we got a lot of people, so we can make this a 3 die, which we do. So, cold cock him. We'll go pick up the ball. Screw it. She wants to drop it. Well, she might catch it. Nope, screw it. I was hoping it'd bounce over here into my Amazons, so another chance to free, but it didn't, so.
Trying to pull Master Yi. I got you.
So he's going to go ahead and elf his way out of there, pick up the ball.
Fail.
Reroll it. Pick up the ball, and get on out of there. Now, this time I say to Rumblebee, are you going to score? He's like, yeah. So I went ahead and intern, let him score. Because actually, me getting the ball back now is better for me than me trying to stop him from scoring. He can have the point. The point don't hurt me.
You're still up 2-1, and he has 2 people.
He's got 2 people. Because the third one didn't get up. So, again, right now, he can call it a day. He chose not to. So he's going to kick the ball. I get to move everybody 1 square for free. We'll go ahead and skip that. So we moved all the people. Shoot. No, we're going to have to go through it. Moving the people for free.
Oh, dude, you're a dick.
What?
They can't move without catching a 3 roll.
There's the ball. Alright, so we'll go ahead and knock this dude down. He's stunned. Go ahead and knock this dude down.
He's injured.
He's injured.
He's down to 1 guy.
He's down to 1 guy. So he says, congratulations, I've never been pitch cleared. If I knock this guy off the screen, off the field, he's pitch cleared. And I am setting up to foul it.
Attaboy.
Well, I go pick up the ball. I'm going to move it up here first. So we're going to throw it. There we go. She caught it. We'll move her forward. Amazons are slow, so she's got to keep the ball moving. I'm going to hand it over here because I want this one to score. But she decides to blow my re-roll. Drop the ball so I don't get the foul. Turn 15. All I can do is flip his player over.
His name is generic elf nonsense.
It is. So I'm going to go again up here, hand it to the catcher. Catcher, if she fails a catch, has a second re-roll built in. I'm just running the ball. Screw it. Now, I'm going to go over here and foul this guy then. Because I got the players for it. If I get a player kicked off, so what? Stunned. Now, I could technically foul that player and try to clear the pitch, but the touchdown's what I want, so the touchdown's what I get.
That's game, right?
It is game. That's the end of the round. I'm up 3-1. The 2 of the blitzers have leveled up. One of them gets an agility up, so she has the agility of an elf. The other one gets Mighty Blow, which tune in next week against a team full of ogres and very, very weak nobblers.
I like nobblers.
And not what you think they are.
No, I know. You did the knobbler troll.
Where you throw with the ogres.
Where you were throwing them at people instead of something useful.
Yes. So here are the SPP. I did get, like I said, 2 level ups.
Special points.
Star player points.
Star player points. Okay.
Experience points.
I'm just taking guesses at this, folks. Sorry.
No, you're fine. So generic elf nonsense rolled 37 D6s. 15 D2s. Or 2s on his D6.
What'd you come out with?
Well, 100% pass, catch. Wake up, failed a lot. Armor, I guess his successes meant that the armor broke 71% of the time. 50-50 on his casualty rolls. 64% of his casualties were injuries. So that's ridiculous.
You killed what? 2 guys?
I killed one, the crowd killed the other. But it did injure like
I'm just saying,
7 or 8.
You caused the man to get messed up by the crowd.
A lot.
I'm just saying I'm a concealed carry person. That is you causing it. Sorry.
So you rolled more skulls than pals. The rest, and then the push should be a 4. There's 2 of the arrows on the d6, so it shows up twice. So out of 8, 10, 14 dice, 4 of them being skulls is really kind of bad. Your question was, what did I roll? And there you go. I rolled a lot of 2s, so I rolled all his 2s.
Yeah. You had that 100% going for it, though.
I did. Out of 6, I should have rolled a 1 at least once, and I didn't. So that, while 6 is pretty lucky, it's not breaking the bank yet.
Well, he had 100% on going for it as well. So.
Did he? I didn't even see that.
Yes, he did.
GFI. Yeah, and he went 10. 10
Yeah,
for 10.
You know me. I don't ever remember anything. I remember numbers. That's all I can remember.
Yeah, he went 10 for 10. I did not get injured, luckily.
You hardly got touched.
I hardly got touched. My armor was only 7 armor checks.
Pretty sure your people were packing brass knuckles under those gloves, sir.
It was. I rolled a lot of the pals, a lot of the defender stumbles.
Yep, those are PAL symbols.
Pow!
I don't care what anybody says.
So I got very lucky. Rumblebee was quite gracious, and we'll see you in the Rekef League next time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good job, RNG. You did great this game.
That's
Hey,
fine.
man, random number generators for the win.